Hi guys, this video is just gonna highlight the accuracy and speed of the new Touch ID sensor on the new iPhone 6s or the iPhone 6s Plus. From what we have here, I got the iPhone 6 and I have the iPhone 6s Plus on the right, and you might think that it might not be fair since the iPhone 6s is a different hardware than the iPhone 6s, just a regular, because since it's a Plus. But essentially they have the same sensor and they have the same hardware as their smaller 6 or 6s counterpart. So the iPhone 6s Plus is not really, faster in a sense than their smaller counterpart. But what I'm gonna show here though is how the iPhone 6s Plus or the iPhone 6s has a much more improved Touch ID sensor. I've seen videos highlighting the difference in speed, but I'm gonna highlight that and the accuracy because I've owned the iPhone 6 and I've upgraded to the iPhone 6s Plus, and I'm gonna tell you it's pretty crazy how accurate and quick the Touch ID sensor is. And when it first was announced, I was kind of unsure why how much faster was the iPhone the Touch ID sensor would be. So because I always thought that the 6 was already fast enough for a fingerprint sensor in a phone, and it's dramatically much more improved when I had the iPhone 5s. So when I were bragging in the keynote that it's much faster, I was kind of curious and intrigued as to how much faster will it actually get. But it's not just actually faster, it's a lot more accurate, as you can see. So I'm going to demonstrate it now, and so this is the iPhone 6 once again. This is the iPhone 6s Plus with a much improved Touch ID sensor. So I'm just going to unlock both screens as what we usually do. So as you can see, I literally just touched or pressed the home button, and in terms of the iPhone 6, it needed more time to read my fingerprint. So in addition to pressing the home button, it needs ample time to rest to read your fingerprint, and you do that by just letting it sit there for a little bit, like half a second or so, just for it to read. So now it was able to unlock it. But in the sense of the iPhone 6s or 6s Plus, it doesn't even, you don't even need to rest your finger, because as soon as you press the home button, I feel like it even reads it before you touch the button. See, I'm pressing the home button here and it's not reading it because it needs time to scan your fingerprint. But here it's like it scans it immediately, and it's a lot faster. And I could definitely see why they were writing it on the keynote and their website, because it's much more improved. And usually when I check my phone for any notifications, okay, let's see here, I usually press the home button, I see a notification, and if it's something I'm interested in, and then for example, oh, there's a notification in my 6, oh, there's an interesting notification I want to look at, I just press the home button and then rest my fingerprint to unlock it and read my notification. But here I don't even have time to read the notification on my home screen, because as soon as I press the home button, it just unlocks it. So it didn't even give me time to read the notification on my screen, which is that quick. So I actually got I had to get used to the fact that I can't even read my notifications anymore on my lock screen. So I usually do that by pressing the home button, the power button, and read a notification. But so once again, I'll show you how quickly it is. I'm seriously just gonna touch it. Oh, see, I just tapped it pretty much. You can't, it doesn't really work like that on the see, I'm tapping it, I'm tapping it, I'm tapping it. It's still not unlocking. You have to give it time on the iPhone 6, like half a second or so. And here is just literally like tap, done. Tap. Oh, didn't work that time, but you get the idea. It's super accurate. So once again, just to highlight how quick it was. See? And you can see, like, I'm just, like, let's say, I'm just touching, like, part of the sensor, and it will still read it accurately. Like you see that? Like, I'm just gonna use half of the sensor and the tip of my thumb, and it was able to read it. Let's try that here. See, it's still not. So it was able to read it, but it took time because you're not using the full space of the sensor. But definitely, it's much more improved on the iPhone 6s Plus, and this is one of my favorite features on the since the iPhone 5s came out, and they've done a dramatic. I think it's a combination of the faster processor speed to read your fingerprint, you know, better. I don't know what they did to the hardware, something to the hardware and the software together that made it a lot more accurate. And well, actually, that failed the first time. See, still highlight once again. See, I just tapped it like that, tapped it, and was able to read it. I'm sorry, this video is dragging. I'm just so intrigued as how accurate this new sensor is. See, it still doesn't even unlock it. I did the same mechanism or the same way of unlocking it, but on the iPhone 6s Plus. But in the terms of iPhone 6, it wasn't able to read it because I was too quick for me to. But yeah, once again, I'm just gonna. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna tap the home button for each one. See, still not unlocking in this one, so kudos for Apple for doing that. So, thanks.